Hello guys, and welcome to episode 10 of my Total War Warhammer 2 playthrough, playing as the Wood Elves on very hard difficulty. This is Empire Divided, and we are going for World Domination. And before we begin, I just wanted to change the name of my newest Treeman. We have Dowseth here, and I wanted to change his name because he has the same name as our Waystalker. I had a suggestion from John in the comments, thank you very much John, to change it to Quickbeam, which is the name of another Ent from Lord of the Rings. So there we go. Cool. Quickbeam it is. Let's upgrade Castle. We'll get the foraging groves here as well. And we'll have Quickbeam and now head towards Calixorn. Calixorn is a gold settlement, which is actually really nice. We have Treebid here in range to attack Lost Plateau. Let's go ahead and take that. Raise it, and I'm actually going to go ahead and colonize it as well. Great. Now it's time for Orion to maybe head that way as well. Then that's 4 armies dealing with Clan Moors. I think that will then be enough. So we'll send him that way, and we're going to have Seneschal come down towards Bagar. Good. So hopefully that will allow us to take Bagar, and that's basically all of the deserts dealt with. And we do have some battles to do today at the start of the episode, so let's start off at Spike Reach with Durthu taking on Fidion. And Dark Shards Black Arc Corsairs with Chels. Should be relatively simple. Let's quick save and fight it on the battle map. So we're really digging our teeth in now to Nagarond. It's going to get to the point where we're going to have to start breaking our alliance with Lotha and Hexawatl so we can continue the conquest. Alright, here we are. Look at this settlement. Very, very nice indeed. Looks so cool. Love the sort of dark elf architecture. Very, very awesome. Only 1 gate, so it looks like we're just all piling into it. Durthu and the Branch Wraith there. We'll have our Glade Guard line up. Wildwood Rangers either side of the gates, and we'll just have the Dryads climb up as well. Let's have the Wild Riders stand off to the left, and I will start the deployment. Actually, we'll gamble for more wins since we're only on 6, and I'll start the deployment. Good. Alright, let's get those Treekin and the Branch Wraith and Durthu to just charge forwards. Going to move forwards the Way Watchers and the Glade Guard to get in range of their archers on the walls. We're going to make sure that my Dryads start climbing up on that far left side. And we'll have the Wildwood Rangers either side of the gate. Nice. The idea here is just to get in the face of these Dark Shards. Look at them all lined up and ready to shoot. Oh, that's going to be absolutely crazy. Kind of wish I had a dragon that could fire across this, because that would work out very nicely. Oh, all of my dudes are just short of range.
At pace! This instant!
Okay, here we go. What I really need to do is replace these Glade Guard and Durthu's armies with Way Watchers. For sure. Come on, Dryad, stop messing about. Get up on those walls. Why have these witch elves come out? I have no idea. Victory is apparently already in our grasp. Let's just go for the Lock of Doom up here, I think. We're going to have those guys in group 1 and we're going to start smashing down this gate. Apparently they've killed enough to activate Murderous Prowess, so that's a start for them. Not sure my Wildwood Rangers do very well against Black Ark Corsairs. Yeah, they're fine. It seems like that we're okay. Now let's move forwards my archers again. Maybe we can get them to fire over the walls into these Dark Riders. Wow. Our Wildwood Rangers there have been forced into frenzy. Ah, here we go. Time for Durthu to charge on through. Get the Penumbral Pendulum down here. Straight through this cav. Got the Helm of Discord going. Let's go for the Sword of Death now. And we'll go for the Lock of Doom as well. Absolutely decimate those guys. Fantastic. Those spells in combination just do so much damage. Let's use his cooldown ability. We'll use another Flock of Doom. And that's it. And the battle there for a decisive victory. And that is Spike Reach under our command. Not sure if we'll raise it or not. I don't think there's any armies nearby, so we should be okay too. Durthu coming on strong though with that 183 kills. Yeah, let's go ahead and raise it. And what I'm going to do is just check there isn't an army nearby. There is one at Grond, but isn't much in it, so we'll go ahead and colonize this. I'm also going to now attack Harganeth, which is our next battle. Let's quick save and jump straight in. So just playing these out to avoid losing units unnecessarily. But check out this army. 4 tree men with unit rank 8. We've also got 4 dragons with unit rank 8 as well. Like in an open field battle, there is not really an army that can stand up to that, I don't think. Okay, let's line them all up. All the treekin, all the tree men, and this Gudda. I'm just going to make sure these guys are in the centre because they're going to be the ones who actually knock on the gates. We'll have the Way Watchers move forwards a little bit. I'm tempted to try a tactic that was actually mentioned to me previously on the comments, which was to use my treekin as sort of sponges for missile fire for these Way Watchers. I'm not quite sure if that'll work or not. But if I keep my Way Watchers behind them from the get-go, we might be able to make that work. Let's start the deployment, start the battle though, and I'm going to move forwards these treekin just like so. we're going to have all of the tree men go and hit the gates. And then as soon as the tree can get into range of their missile fire, we can then move up the Way Watchers behind and start attacking. What we're going to do with the dragons is get 2 to go either side. Nice. So yeah, it looks like the towers are sponging the shots for us, or the treekin is sponging the shots for us. Oh, never mind. Yeah, so this is what I thought would happen, is that the towers would end up just changing targets anyway, even though the treekin is standing in front. And that's just unfortunate. There's not much I can do about that. Let's make sure these dragons get over here. Oh, those breath attacks are just so damn good on walls. So broken. Look at that. Oh, that one kind of screwed up a little bit. But the one that destroyed the Dark Shard there was absolutely perfect. This gate's gone. Charge on through. Now time to get the treekin to charge forwards. And we'll just let our dragons wait to find some more good shots. I thought this army was strong, but like those breath attacks, my lord. Let's get some into this melee. Yep, another really, really good one. We're going to get one into these Black Ark Corsairs. Just make sure I get the right angle, and then we're good to go. There we go. Melted. Didn't do as much damage there into the Blackguard and Nagaron, but we'll wait for them to reform. I might even get my dragon to come from the side and get a cross shot onto those. Although it doesn't look like it's going to matter, since they're all going to rout, and that will be victory. I think the only units we lost there were the Way Watchers that got hit by the towers, so that was a pretty damn successful victory. 40 losses. Right, that's going to give us a settlement to raise. We're up to 894,000, and the Skura has become brave. Very nice. Go ahead and take that with the colonization, and Skura can continue with endurance of the oak. So a couple of really, really nice battles. Let's now have Serco head towards Lamia. I'm not sure if that's going to be enough. I think we'll just sort of go for it. There is an army here, Bilefitch. He might attack us, but I doubt it. Treebeard's going to have to stay where he is, but he has leveled up. So let's now get Foe Seeker for him. I should also get Wonders of the Forest maxed out on all of my new tree men, because that just provides me with a nice amount of income when I'm winning these battles. Time for Isratot to take out Cobalt Knucklebrega here, I think. We're just going to kill him off. Okay, the auto-resolve says this isn't really in my favour, but I think it is, so we'll quick save and fight it on the battle map. I'm glad they just took this battle straight away, so that if I beat them, we can just run them down and kill them off. But we have so many Glade Guard, we're just going to massacre them. I guess one issue with their army is they do have these Iron Drakes, and those will actually do a lot of damage from a Dryads because they're weak to fire damage. So we're going to have to play this like more defensively than anything else. I have my Dryads like spread out as much as they can to defend the front line here. Okay. Let's maybe get these Glade Guard to bunch up a little bit more. And the reason I'm actually going to do that is because this Waystalker provides a buff around him, which is useful. So let's turn off Skirmish. We will start the deployment, start the battle. And hopefully they will come towards me so that I can demolish them with the archers. If they don't, that's fine. If they do, that's fantastic. And it looks like they are, so let's try and maybe take out this Gyro Bomber with my Hawk Riders. I think that's a good idea. And I'm going to have my dude Issertot just charge forwards into their lines. My dude Issertot. So Slayers are actually pretty good at taking down large units like my Treeman here, but he'll be okay. He got archer support. Oh, those Iron Drakes though. Oh, trying to burn him to death. We're going to have to focus them down. Put on guard mode. Should have been doing that from the start really, but oh well. Brad's actually standing much stronger than I thought they would in the face of those flames. We did manage to actually take out... We did actually manage to take out their Gyro Bomber over there. Not too much trouble in that as well. We barely took any damage, just got killed off there. It's quite nice. Good. Right, time for us to just hit these hammers, I guess. And the 4 units on this side can now attack those dudes. What's the missile damage on these folk? 42. I think those are the ones that are standing in range of the Waystalkers. But that's pretty much GG. Players there. Going to be killed off momentarily, I'm sure. Meanwhile, it's just a matter of running these chaps down. Why is the battle not ended yet? Oh, it just did. Okay, good. So we'll end it there. I think we killed off like the majority of their units. We might have to do like one more auto-resolve battle to just finish off these guys, but otherwise that's a job well done. I think the dwarves were one of the first people we destroyed in our playthrough, weren't they? So seeing them a little bit later on is a bit strange, but oh well. I guess a few escapees from the devastation that the Wood Elves brought to their homeland, and they had to go all the way up into northern Nagaron to stay away from me, but now I've come and hunted them down. Let's release the captives for the extra cash, and I'll make sure I finish off that last dude there. Fantastic. And that's going to be the Doomseekers destroyed. Okay, let's have a look at the character details of Issertot. He has currently the Sword of Swift Slaying. Let's give him the Fencer Blades. That's pretty nice actually. As for the armor, he currently has Dragon Helm, which gives him fire resistance, which was actually really useful in that battle. That was lucky, wasn't it? I didn't realize I'd given him fire resistance, but yeah, definitely helped out there. Let's go for the Glittering Scales next though. Okay, Tralan has leveled up in this army. We're going to make him into a specialist now after completing Bottomless Quiver. And Dathaean's heading down to Bel Alaed. Okay. Dalsith can try and take out this chap. Never mind, he can't do it this turn because he is... Well, he succeeded in an action last turn. I feel like that's kind of awkward, but oh well. Give the Asray a look at Harganeth. And that's everything done. Let's just look through here. At Deadwood, we can build Foraging Grove. Good. And that's all our armies moved. Send the turn. I'm really tempted because Findol can recruit rank 6 war dancers to like just replace his entire army with it, but yeah, I'm not going to. Just because we want to keep that army well balanced if we are going to use Elven units. So Naggarond will be killed off soon, I'm sure. So will Clan Moors actually. We're getting pretty damn close. Got to defeat a Clan Moors army at Bagar. Okay, is there a big army here? Because that could be a problem. Especially if Seteshal's army is a bit weak. Oh, never mind. he didn't have any troops. We'll raise that and take it over. The reason I'm raising that, by the way, guys, is quite simply to pay for the recolonization. Well, actually, that's not the case because we could have just occupied it and not had to recolonize anyway. But just so we get the extra 3k. Yes, it's going to be spent on the replenishment and the turns it takes for us not to use them. But we're just going to be moving Seteshal towards Greybeard's Prospectors now to join up with Dathaean in attacking them. So that's the plan. Okay. Right, for Seteshal, we'll continue with Violent Delights. And for Durthus, we'll get the Arcane Conduit. That's pretty nice. Right, we still have the Cloak of Isha quest to do, so let's make sure that we send up Findol towards Castle Baston now in order to complete that quest for us. Look at his dragon, that's beautiful. Durthu over here, he has pretty much replenished half of his army, but I want to take Grond. And Grond's going to have a relatively nice garrison, I think. I don't feel like I can do it with Durthu's army, so I'm actually going to do it with Iskura's army instead. Yeah, that should work out. We'll continue the siege there for now, as I want to make sure that I don't forget building the building at Harganeth. And all of these settlements, honestly. We'll go for maybe Foraging Groves. Actually, at Spite Reach we can get orchards, but nah, we don't need the trade income anymore. So, Foraging Groves it is. We'll get another Sacrificial Grounds in there, and we'll go for another Foraging Groves. Good. Right, Isratok can come around towards Ashrak now. We're going to have Straslaith jump into March Dance and come around towards the Great Arena. He's actually in range to reinforce that. That wasn't even intentional. I kind of don't want him to reinforce it. I guess we could just stand him back. Right, let's have Serco attack Lamia. There is going to be this army here. But I think what we're going to do is quick save it and fight it on the battle map. So this, I believe, is the army that we saw previously, sort of trying to move south. It looks like they've scuttled back to Lamia to defend it, but it shouldn't do them too many favours. We should still be able to do a lot of damage. They have warp lightning cannons and I think plague claw catapults. Those are going to have to be dealt with by my dragons, although I would like to get the breath attacks onto the walls first. So I think I'm going to do that. We're going to have our treekin break through each of the gates. That's group 1, group 2, group 3. Okay, then we're going to have all of our way watchers over here. Same with my cav. And I might also have my Wildwood Rangers over here as well. Okay, let's start the deployment, start the battle. I probably should have gambled for more wins, but oh well. Let's go for that gatehouse. We'll go for that gatehouse and that gatehouse. These guys can climb the walls there, covered by the Way Watchers. And I'm also going to have the Wild Riders squeeze up there a little bit. Right, let's get our dragons forwards as well. Maybe we can find some shots into these units on the walls. Those warp lightning cannons actually can do a lot of damage to my dragons if I let them. Take out those storm vermin with halberds. That's good, that's fine. Right, now we're going to go get these dragons to go kill the artillery. Oh, these guys are taking unnecessary damage. Or this dragon is at least. Holy crap. Well, that's those poison wing globadiers dealt with anyway. Holy shit. These blooming clan rats. I swear to God. Let's turn off skirmish mode.
Wildwood Rangers! Alright,
now there's quite a few of them on the wall. We can have them sort of charge forwards for an engagement. That's fine. Just run down those clan rats with the Wildwood Rangers. Or with the Wild Riders, sorry. I always get confused. Plague Monk Sense Bearers getting wrecked there. Good. Alright, let's get these guys back again. Good. Right, how are we doing over here? That's one of my dragons. There they are. Those Way Watchers are going to be doing a lot of damage. Especially with like the spray coming down onto this melee. It's insane. Plague Monks and Sparrows in there. Not going to matter, they're going to get all knocked back.
Wildwood Rangers! By Kurnos!
Get my Wildwood Rangers into that engagement. What's going on here? This looks like a good opportunity for a Penumbral Pendulum to me. Hopefully that doesn't bounce off the wall there. Yes, perfect. Get the Melkos Mystifying Miasma down as well. What's going on with these dragons? Put a breath into the Death Globe. And to these Poison Winds. I should focus down the Night Runners more than anything, actually, I think. Let's get these Way Watchers to come inside the gates. We'll have my Wild Riders come inside as well. Right, time to keep the charge going. Gotta run them down. Get the Power Stone. Once my Wild Riders arrive inside the settlement, we should be able to make some ground, finish things off. That's what I'm hoping anyway. One of my dragons is pretty damn low on health.
With haste! Without delay!
Yeah, I'm kind of glad that the Wild Riders came through the centre there now, because we can try and keep our Forest Dragon alive. I might even have it come over here so that I can heal it up. Oh, looks like it doesn't really matter, as that is victory. We'll end the battle there. Really nice. 116 losses, not too bad at all. Dragons killing off those artillery pieces was pretty important, so I'm glad I got that done, even though they did take a lot of damage in the process. Nice. Let's raise that, and we will colonize it as well. Occupied Lamia is actually a thing, so we get an extra income from all buildings, 10% faction wide. We're going to be affording ourselves a new army soon. Just in time really to attack Lodan. That's going to be really nice. Let's maybe max out Impenetrable Bark. Actually no, we'll max out Tempered Rigor. Okay, good. And unfortunately guys, it has been my time, so I'm going to leave it here. We're going to continue with the destruction of Clan Moors in the next episode. But for now, that's all. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you then. Goodbye.